What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Sweaty Zeus. Next episode coming to you. So we're back here at the hub, and our boy Theka here will be back here now,
Hello again, friend.
and he'll be selling large Sterlium among the crossbow I was talking about earlier, strength crossbow, and all the weapon buffs you want and everything. So unlimited lucky paws.
May your path be blessed.
I don't think I have any. Yeah.
Our
Let's
holy
see.
work
I think we
continues.
have.
Let Aureus's will be done.
So we'll head back where we were. By the way, if you want anything from him,
In
I haven't
Radiance,
bought the key yet on this
judgment.
one, but once you do, he'll leave. So don't buy the key unless there's nothing here you want to buy or you've already bought it. And then he's going to relocate.
Our Immaculate Lady
He'll
will
also
bring
leave it for you a
redemption.
little later, not far from where we are now. This is where we were. Alright, so we gotta drop that. Ring of Bones will be right here if we didn't get it earlier. So this will be down now.
Alright, so kick that bridge down, and we'll continue this way, which will take us straight to our vestige. Give us a nice little path of tracks to follow, deeper into the mines, and further towards trouble. So, continue on, there'll be an item on our right here we need to pick up, and then we gotta watch out for some barrels down the hallway. They're easy to miss. I got totally blindsided when I came through here. Kind of hard to see, it's dark. I turned my brightness up quite a bit so you'll be able to see, since this is more of a walkthrough than just showing off how the game looks. But and we got a proselyte coming for us along with the dog. Got a lot of proselytes in this area. Oops. Can't just, I guess, jump down, take them on from the other side, probably make it a bit easier. Not that I meant to do that. Give me my souls. Got another dog here. Throw some radiance on him. We're going here and get my mana set up. Or forget. We will get a rune here soon. I think we may have already got it. I can't remember, but we get it right around here that will regenerate our mana. So you can stock it in your weapon or your shield. We'll go ahead and switch these out too for a little better damage with spells. So I don't really need the bone ring. We're gonna get a real good armor set, which is gonna be the heaviest set we have in this next room. It's gonna be to the left, and there's gonna be a dog guarding it behind these crates. Probably one of my favorites. Like I said, I love this one. It's the one I have is a little lighter, and I like how it looks. But this one might be my second favorite. It's really good looking. This is a lot heavier with plate. Chest piece is 39.5 instead of, so it's like an extra 15 pounds. I don't like the gloves as much. I like going back to these, the Purger ones. I think they're the best looking by far. And we'll change the colors to match. I like that. I like the red on bronze. That looks real good. Yeah, that's it. That completes the Holy Paladin look for sure. Alright, so we'll open that door here soon. We're going to go up these stairs. Going to merge through a gate here. From my notes. We're going to come back and we'll have those little areas we can see back down in here, drop back down in here. But our main thing is to open that gate. And then you'll be able to, get back to the vestige. So up ahead we got a room with another proselyte. We got a pilgrim who's buffed by a parasite. As you can see, I think we can burst her down. And then we've also got Mangler. I don't think he can see us right now. Should be up on that ledge too, but like kind of over, behind that wall. I'll probably jump down. And then we've got in the other realm, we've got a, by the way, there's the next quintessence. We've got one of our butterfly womb ladies in the other room. Did not mean to do that. I forget to switch back when I use the lantern. There's our Mangler, gonna attack us right when the proselyte does. Good timing. He took the brunt of our angels attacking him though, so that's good. Really though, the best thing to do I think here is just drop attack these dudes. Like you can just keep running upstairs and drop attacking them. Not that we haven't dealt with a million of these guys, but they're pretty strong here, so. And they'll do a good job of, they'll sit down to shoot his little nail gun thing. And you pause long enough that you can definitely run up there and get a drop attack on him. So, like I said, there's a Loom of Despair in here. We'll go pick this up. Some poison salts, and then we'll drop this ladder, which will take us to our vestige that I told you I was going to grab earlier, and we'd find a shortcut back to. So if you need that, you can hit that at any time. And then we got to merge over to Umbral in order to get that item, because it's going to remove these bars here. Don't want to hold that too long or she's going to come out. Remember exactly where she sat. Oh, it's right in front of us. Alright. Oh, gosh, we got hit hard by that. Alright, we're going to burst her with some magic. And I forgot to eat my mana. Chewables or whatever they are. It makes me think of like the way he takes them with his hand. He like uses them. It makes me think of like gummies or something. Like mana gummies. So I'm just gonna drop tech her a couple times. Get some big damage hits. She was expecting that one apparently. Oof. Hey, when I accidentally run out of mana or stamina and he does that long animation where you like pause and look at your catalyst. One more. There we go. Alright, got a vestige mod. I can't talk. A vestige moth and a large mana cluster. We're going to roll off It's real easy, you can't miss it. Then you want to drop attack, you'll go ahead and get these two dudes right here. You can go back and merge here if you want to leave that other idle in case you need it. Which I'm going to do. I always like having one available if I think that I, might need it. But I think we're good here. We've got them all. So you can hit that now if you want. We're going to continue on because I don't want all them to respawn. We've still got 4 charges left. I think that's everything, right? Alright, continue on. Go up the ladder. And that should be everything in here. Normally that dude busts this wall down and jumps out, the Mangler, so that's why I was bringing him up. Be sure to pick up the Cursed Effigy, which is a throwable. There's going to be 2 enemies in here, a dog and another Mangler. So just run, try to take one of them down. So you can have a one-on-one, unlike me. And then we're now in that spot I was pointing out earlier. I was looking down in the room we picked up the armor. So here we've got, you see the lever, there will be a pilgrim next to it. And I believe, no, I thought they had a parasite. Oh, okay, the Mangler has the parasite. Should jump up over here. There we go. But he outran his parasite too much. So. Alright, I don't know why I was expecting the pilgrim to be over here. I already killed it. We're going to go ahead and flip that, which will open the gated door. And you can get a straight shot back to the vestige from here now if you want it. You've got a dog that's protected. Making sure there's no one in there left that I missed. And then over here, that item on top of those cages, you just need to hold your Umbra lamp. Make sure you deal with the enemies first. Because otherwise, they'll hit you and you'll fall. Or you can go ahead and traverse the Umbral if you want, but you don't have to. I like staying out of Umbral when I can. Just because I don't like the ticking clock aspect. Because when that Red Reaper comes for you, man, it's curtains if you don't know how to get out. So we'll come around and unlock this in a little bit. Just wanted to point it out. We're going to hit a drainage switch for the next area, and when we do, we'll unlock that, and that'll allow us to go to the vestige, which again, if you want to use this that way, just run straight and you'll run into it. So we're going to head on back this way. There will be, I think, 2 more dogs back here. And a trapper, which are the big snake enemies that have the, like snake man things that have the crossbows. And they lay down mines and stuff. Try to put some buffs on here. So, forget to use them sometimes, especially with this sword, because I don't know why I was thinking like you can buff it because it's light, but it still works. So, alright, there's our dog. I guess there's just one. I was thinking there's 2. Man, we're really hitting hard with this spell. Like, it's awesome. We haven't even got the good one yet. We'll get a good spell soon, I think, which is like a stream of light. Instead of casting the individual, spells like this one, it's like one solid beam. Really cool. And that's going to be our bread and butter from that point going forward. So we need to get that item, and then that's the area I was talking about earlier. And there's a elevator you can see down there. There's a bunch of stuff we got to go through, and that's the way down there. But first, we need to go up here and get the key, because until you get the key, you won't be able to drain the floor here. We got a little boss, so this is a good place to throw a seed if you have one. I would highly recommend it unless you're confident you won't die to this guy. Which he's not a hard one, but you know how bosses are. I mean, you can still easily die if you just miss the wrong parry or whatever. So he's going to be like the Light Reaper without the dragon. He's not near as strong, but he's like that build. So he'll do fire damage. I think he has bleed build up too, if I remember. I decide which of these to equip. Poison might be good too. Sometimes with bosses, I think the poison or ignite, that tick down over time are good options. Alright, go ahead and throw that on. And I think we're ready. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that buff for fire, because I know I'll get hit by it. He's pretty easy, just lock on. You want to just try to tap B to dodge his attacks. If you try to parry, you're going to have to parry really fast multiple times. You can see how I didn't do a pretty good job of it there. See, when I try to dodge him, it'll go a lot better if I can get a kill off. So watch out for that one when he kind of charges his blades and gives you a little space. He's going to lunge at you and just be ready to dodge in any direction. Doesn't matter which way. Just dodge left or right. There it is again. You see him kind of light his blades on fire. This is a really bad attempt. I'm going to try this again. That's what you want to do. There. I'm going to dodge that. I thought I was far enough away, but it's got good tracking on it. And we're definitely going to have to do another run, most likely. Oh, I might be able to finish him. There. Oh, yeah. Fucked up there. Oh, almost had him anyways. He's really not that bad. We'll get him next time for sure. Alright. Gonna throw on a berry. You gotta keep dodging in this fight, so it's probably not a bad idea if you don't have a ton of endurance like I don't. Burn resist bomb might not be a bad idea. I don't know if those are redundant or what. But either way, we'll go ahead and face through and kick his ass. Kick his ass, see bass. Main thing is getting our vigor back. Like, that's gonna be a little bit of a choice. And a rough start. Dodge. Alright, dodge. That's the main one. I do a horrible job of it, but you really want to be careful of that one because it'll inflict ignite on you. There we go. Dodge, dodge. A little delay in between them. with pause in between. Dodge, dodge. He's a lot more intimidating than he really is, because I mean, you think of him having 4 arms, and you're like, oh shit, he's gonna attack so fast, but it's not that bad. So I talked about, you shouldn't have any trouble with him, but whenever you defeat him, I was talking about, again, in the last episode, and I think I might have mentioned it a little earlier, you do not want to go up that elevator yet. It'll lock you out of a quest line for, oh my gosh, Katrine, who's the dead girlfriend of the guy with the shovel who's at all the vestiges. You know, he talked about his wife's or girlfriend's necklace being stolen. So we're going to go find that. If you go up the elevator, he'll find the person himself and bash their head in with a rock. So, unfortunately, that person sells lots of nice rings, and really, that's mainly it. But they sell like 5 or 6 like really good rings that you're going to want. And then they'll relocate to Skyrest. So I would recommend not going up that way unless you don't care about that. And I mean, you're welcome to if you want, but I did just want to call it out. So he has these here now, and he will move again, so you may want to buy those before he does. I think we got enough for an upgrade now, so I wanted to... By the way, the rune tablet, if you hadn't handed it over, hand it over. It'll change the color of her fire. And then we'll be able to throw a second rune on our weapons when they hit a certain level. I believe it's 5 or 6.
Will only bring misery with the power of the runes. The final
Listen to Sparky's sob story.
No funny ideas, you treacherous dog. Remember, as long as you're wearing those manacles, if I die, you die. Gerlinda's already learning so much. She'll see those idiots back in Sturlevo choke on their words.
Another like a man, a burden with and prolonged exposure to that obscure force so baneful to humanity, and his is a bleak, ruinous road.
Enough chit-chat. There's work to be done.
So you'll have to make a choice between them when we find the third one, just a warning. So if you go ahead and the walkthrough and you're not paying attention, just make sure you know what will happen, depending on who you give it to. I'll explain that when we get there. I don't want to go too into it right now. But, I mean, basically, I'll just tell you the more
Hello again.
gameplay related details that'll happen. If you do give it to him, then he'll give you the ability to change your runes out at the vestiges by yourself, so you won't have to come all the way back here. Conversely, she'll raise her prices on you. If you give it to her, she'll give you a really good rune that's the only way you can get it, and she won't raise her prices. But I did notice the prices actually didn't raise for me, so I don't know if that's like a glitch or they changed it after feedback or what. But it was supposed to be that her prices doubled from what I heard, so that would have been terrible. But yeah, it didn't happen when I played through, so I want to give you a heads up. I won't tell you like story-wise what happens, because there is some pretty interesting stuff as far as story implications, but I'm just trying to go through now and see what's a dupe that I can sell that I'm not going to two-hand, you know. Get a lot of mangler axes and, penitent breeches and things like that. Are they breeches? They know what they're called? Like in the game? I know they're called that in life, but... Alright. Sorry, I'm almost done. I just gotta go through any duplicate clothing and stuff I'll never use. I'm never gonna use that. Even though it's like a, you know, like a secret outfit. It looks pretty stupid. Should have enough for a level now. No? Short, like 300.
Hello again, friend. May your path be blessed.
You should never sell your items in these games. They're going to make a storage, I think, to keep your stuff in, but right now it's almost makes sense because otherwise it just clutters your inventory, and if you ever have to switch during a fight, even if it's just, you know, PvE and you're playing by yourself, having an inventory that's mostly been picked through and put in a storage place, slimming it down, make it way easier to change on the fly during combat. But again, the developer did say they're going to update that. They didn't have a timeline in the video I watched, so I'm curious, like, anyone listen to this that plays, do you prioritize fashion or just pure, like, practicality as far as your armor and your weapon and stuff? Because I do a bit of both. Like, I've definitely got weapons before that I know suck that I just think look really cool. So I'm curious, like, if anyone else is that way, or if you just get the, you know, best tool for the job, so to speak, type thing. So I'm gonna keep leveling Radiance probably to like 60. I think the soft cap is 50 or 60, but you can upgrade it with returns pretty good to like 80. It just slows down a little bit. So we do have that key now also. So the key we got on top of the cage in the last little room before the room with the big before this room. Remember the last room? There was a key on top of a cage, and had to hold the lantern to get to it. That's the one that'll take us to that connected area in Calrath I was telling you about in the last one. So I guess we can go ahead and do that real quick. So I actually didn't explore this area. We're at the mine entrance, one vestige of Antilli or whatever. I talked about it several times, so you should know where it is. Well, that's a dumb spot for a vestige thief. So there's also a quintessence this way, so you definitely want to come out here. But other than that, there'll just be some like minor item drops and placed items you can pick up. Nothing too crazy, but we'll connect this area back to Upper Calrath, which opens the interconnectivity of the levels. So I was watching a video, I forget who it was, maybe Fighting Cowboy, and he was talking about, which he probably knows this now, but I just wanted to make comment. It was like his playthrough or walkthrough, and he was saying how like some of the interconnected areas don't make sense because like you have faster ways to get there through the vestiges or whatever. And I was like thinking the same thing when I played through, but then when I heard him say that, I got to thinking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, it's because the way this game works in New Game Plus with each playthrough is you lose a couple vestiges, so it makes it a little harder. Where I think in the last one you can only use vestige seeds, so having the interconnected world, even if it doesn't make sense now, it seems like it would make a lot of sense, you know, if you're in New Game Plus 3 or whatever. But you don't have to do that. When you go to New Game Plus, it gives you the option to just reset the world back to original, like New Game Plus 0, or New Game 0 or whatever, which is just what we're playing here. Or you can do like New Game Plus, which is like, you know, I think that takes away like a couple of the vestiges, and then One after that takes away like 5 more, and so on up to level 4. I think 3 or 4. New game plus 3 or 4. Should be like your 4th playthrough. Or 5th. I think we'll probably have 3 by the time I finish this. I did the 1 and I'm almost done on my 2nd. Just to kind of interchange there. And so, yeah, I did decide to use the Holy Guy for the remainder of the walkthrough if you hadn't figured that out yet. That's halfway through this episode. So down there we've got a Ravager and a Mendacious Visage. So obviously you just have to fight the Ravager right now, but you want to go ahead and take him out before you head down there. So if he kills you and puts you into Umbral, yeah, it's going to be one hell of a gank fight. Because the Mendacious Visage is like, yeah, we're super tough. And then the one thing with them is as long as you can recover your health, a lot of it's Wither. But if you got a Ravager attacking you, like, you got no chance. Because they'll put, like, they've completed my whole bar with Wither before. So there's the quintessence I just showed. And here's this bridge I talked about 2 episodes back. And this takes us right to where I was talking about, like right below the alehouse vestige, this area we came down to. If you remember down there was like a little area that connected back to the beginning of Calrath. It's right there on the front of the tree. I'm trying to see where he went. There he is back there. Okay. Guess we're ready. I'm just trying to avoid it because this is going to be tough. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and get our mana back up. As soon as that's done, we'll go ahead and take him on. Alright, here we go. Oh no, not you. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that wasted my 1 charge. By the way, you can use, there's our quintessence. You can use the lamp to open the face if you do a soul flay on him. That's my main recommendation, is just to soul flay him and open him up, and then whatever projectile you have that's really good, like we had the enhanced hatchet, or you could throw magic at him or whatever. Or you can just get up in his face and slap him. Just be ready to dodge those, or as long as you do damage on him right after you get hit by him, I think you're okay, because it'll grab your withered health back. You just don't want to build up a bunch of that and then him get like a physical hit on you, which will take all that withered health too. Alright, that should be it. Oh shit. Wasn't watching, I almost died after. There we go. Get out of here. Need to get back to the Cistern area, but I want to finish up this little area first, so we don't need to come back. I actually forgot about this area. I didn't check it in the walkthrough prep. I remember doing it my first playthrough, but I did like this lower area where that we just did, but the area up this way I totally forgot about in the walkthrough prep. There's another connection up that way. That thing hits so hard, that little fire spray thing. Alright, continuing on. I vaguely remember this area because I just came through it in the original playthrough. Do you remember there being like a tower that we go up with like a bunch of Daryllium? Because I remember finding them being like, oh hell yeah. Burn cure. I don't remember what this little back area seemed kind of pointless. Oof. Fire salts. Oh, there was more to this area. Alright. There, yeah, there's the connecting door. It's by the ale house again. Damn, we ran completely out of health there. Alright, we'll head back up. Alright, I remember a couple items down in the fire there. I remember dying trying to pick one up. I don't think there's anything in Umbral up here though. Here, yeah, this is the tower, how we get up there, and there should be some Daryllium up top. Pretty good amount. You know, good, like, large and some medium. Alright, there it is. Let's see. 1 large, 4 small, 3 regular. That's nice. I think there's more than 1 large, but I'll take it. Alright, I remember rolling. Let's see where we gotta go, but I remember rolling onto that platform. Oh shit, it didn't work. Alright, I'll go the right way. Just got a couple items down there by the lava. I just noticed the blue moss around her character. Like, am I blind? Has that been there the whole time? Are there always blue moss around us? there's a skin stealer. You can see they're not normally that bad. That boss one was, you know, like an upgraded one. And then the Light Reaper's a far upgraded one from that. When we fight him at the end, you'll see he's not too bad, but he's pretty tough. There's a skin stealer spear. Fire salts. Oh. I think that's the same way I died before. Alright, we gotta run back. Drop attack. Alright. There's our item we died for. It's probably nothing of value. Just making sure there's nothing else. Need to get up this way. Kill you again. Damn, one hit. Nice. There's our vigor. I thought there was some way over there, but maybe not. Or actually, I didn't think there was. I was wondering if there was. I don't remember going over there or anything. Okay. And I died for fire salts. Of course. I think that's it here. I think we're done here. Just wanted to make sure. Since I didn't, in the prep, check the area out. Took me a little time to get through. Sorry, my attention was trailing there. What I was trying to say was, since I didn't come through here in my walkthrough prep, it took a little longer to make sure I had everything. I had half of that area, I guess, in the prep, but not all of it. So just want to make sure I caught everything. And then we need to get back to our seed by the boss. I think it's probably a good idea. And we don't have a way to get all the way to the depths, but we can go ahead and start working that way. I think we can get through the cistern part. The depths is a cool area. We're going to go way underground. Kind of Gives those Elden Ring underground vibes, you know. You don't take like a long elevator. Well, you do take 2 elevators, but we got to get down by foot first. Checking my rings, make sure I got everything the way I want it. There we go. I wonder why some of these guys. Some of the times their parasite doesn't allow them to take any damage. Okay, switch to Umbral. I think I want to go ahead and kill all these guys as I go, because they'll kind of build up and then follow you and get you in a corner and then, you know, dead as fuck. So we can go that way. We're not gonna, well, we'll go down here. That's the way we don't want to go yet. That's the way to get it to the depths. We got to do a little bit first. Oh, I got ahead of myself there. Ignite salts. There's Trelos. So this is a good spot to throw a vestige seed if you want. If you feel like you're going to need one. We'll loop back right through the spot a couple times. So there is, and then there you can drop that ladder in that room and get back to it. So this will lead us back to this room where we got the key on top of the cage. I think at the very beginning of this episode. Top of that cage. It's this room here that was right before where we entered the giant cistern room. I don't know why I'm killing these guys, just wanted to, really. Run back. And back in here, lower the ladder. Grab the item by the window, which is a ring. I go ahead and get out of here first. Unblinking roots. I need to go back into Umbral. I just wanted to reset my timer so the Scarlet, what's he called? The Scarlet something? But I just call him the Red Reaper, you know. Good enough for me. And there's our Sparrow. There's another Sparrow. There's going to be like 3 right in this little area. They normally aren't in this room where they hit you. They're to the left when we go out this door, but they just, I guess, heard me. There's our first fungal bowman. They're a whole lot of fun. They're one of the most annoying enemies because they're invisible and they'll hit you for a ton and they inflict poison. You can get Excuse me, you can get their bow and their dagger. If we can get one hit on them with magic, then we'll be able to... There we go. Kind of staggers them, and then they don't get a chance to go back invisible. Torso fungus. So we're gonna yank this belly here and grab the Nahuta effigy, which is the it's another umbral catalyst. Okay. Poison cure times 2. Gonna head this way to drain the main room. And you can pop all these if you wanna get some more vigor. Seems like it's a moderate amount. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but you might get 100 for each or something. Alright, we're going to take the ladder up. And here is the lever we've been looking for. You can go ahead and exit Umbral and open the door. This is the key we needed to fight the skin stealer for. If you'd have come here without fighting him, you wouldn't be able to open this, which is the whole point of coming in here. So kind of weird how like you have to fight him to get it, but then they want you to come in here before going up, or you miss out on the quest. But because most people, when they kill him, are going to go up that elevator, you know. They're not going to go back the other way, and if they go this way, well, I guess if they go this way, they may get to that and get stuck and wonder where, and then when they fight him and get it, they may come back. But if you go up that elevator at all, man, you're SOL. Doesn't matter mostly though, unless you're going to be some sort of caster or hybrid or something of like magic, umbral. So either umbral, rogar, or radiance. If you're not going to be any of those, I don't know that it matters a lot, because you will miss out on a rebirth item though. She does have one. There's only like 3 or 4 in the game, so I mean, I think either way it's smart to go that way and meet the character. This is just more part of the game you'd otherwise miss, you know, so. There's a boss you don't have to really fight. It's not really a secret boss. I guess it kind of is, but it's that Dervla that what's his name talked about. So in here we've got a shrine to a deer with a stigma we're gonna flay. Talking about how they're horrible, subversive pieces of shit who worship the deer in private and blah blah blah. They were hunted. Oh, tragic. I mean, like, normally I'm on your side if you're being persecuted, but if you're worshiping a god who wants to kill everyone and everything and turn the entire world into demons, like, you know, I don't really feel for you, you know? Like, it's kind of where I draw the line, like, hey, I'm gonna kill everyone on the planet. Like, you're not a good guy at that point. Just me, maybe, but you're like video game Satanists. By the way, the Rogar seems to kind of suck so far. I did a Rogar build and I'm like, you know, like at the Hushsane area, and like it seems so underpowered. Like, I know early part of the game is Rogar resistant, but still it's like it's like no power. So we're gonna go in here. There's that ladder if you need to rest. That was to where I was saying you could take that, put that seed message if you wanted. So we're gonna go in here, kill this guy, and I missed the right one. Hit the little bullshit enemy instead of the one I was trying to hit. Oh, that's that one-hitter quitter, man. If you get hit with that, where he does the windmill, it's like you get hit like 6 times. Alright, Wither Salts. And we're going to head on out. And we'll finally be able to get across these gates that we saw, or gates like cages saw earlier, and we'll be able to get to this little raft, which is 3 regular Darylene nuggets. There's a boss fight if you jump on that platform, which we're going to probably come back and do in the next one. 3 ammo satchels, 3 large mana stone clusters, I would have said. I'm getting tired, sorry, my eyes are. So, we're not going to go into this area, just wanted to show you where it was, but that's the depths, and we're going to head on through here in the next one. Because we need to fight the bosses, or boss back there, there's more than one. But, I don't want to go too far, put a seed down, and lose that seed, because we're going to have to fight the boss, and otherwise we won't be able to go back there for a while. So it makes more sense just to finish that and then come in this area, but I just wanted to point it out. So I will warp back, and then we will close out and probably start the next one with the bosses that are in that big room back there. And the next one, then we'll come through here. And we should meet Winterberry by the end of the next episode, I would think. She's the character that's down here that has all the good stuff. So. Alright. Back at our resting point. So this is where the boss fight is. It's you'll see there's some platforms. You can jump down the platforms to get to them, or jump off the cages we were just on. But if you go the platform route, there's a one of those belly things that we can pull an item out of and get another weapon. So we're gonna go that way. Holy shit! Look at my health. I almost died there. But yeah, I'll kill this guy, and then we'll see you in the next one. And work our way to the depths. Sweaty Zeus Gaming, the YouTube and Rumble. Please like and subscribe.